Hi folks, in this video we've got something a little bit different. I'll be interviewing a young lady who set up her own business in the thick of the lockdown and is now absolutely killing it. Of course, I'm David from prettypenny.club. I make videos to help you reach your financial goals with content on investing, passive income, frugal living, generally trying to make your money work as hard as it can for you. If that sounds good to you, please hit the subscribe and notification bell. Stay up to date with all the videos I am producing. In the theme of Frugal February, of course folks, we know we cannot frugal our way to wealth, and while saving money and not wasting money is all well and good, we do need to up our streams of income to make sure we can hit the top bracket here. So I thought it would be good to talk to somebody who is young, who has plenty of energy, and who managed to get their business up and going in possibly the harshest business conditions ever in my lifetime, certainly. So hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let's get straight into it. Well, with us today, we have Rachel Sykes. Full disclosure, Rachel is my incredibly talented niece. So in case anybody is concerned about the legitimacy of this interview or anything like that, Rachel is my niece who started her own business during lockdown. Congratulations. And now has a thriving business.
Thank you.
She's going to tell us all about it. So go ahead, Rach, tell us a little bit about yourself and what it is you do.
So I started a small business during lockdown because I just moved over to Scotland to study for my nursing degree.
Very good.
I need to make a bit of extra money on the side. So I started making and selling earrings to friends and family. And then I kind of made an Instagram page and other people started ordering, and I set up a Shopify. More and more orders started coming in, and now it's like kind of my main source of income.
Fantastic. Okay, I'm going to rewind a little bit there. So where did you get this idea to start earrings, for example? Because there's quite a lot of people do it. So what made you want to do that?
It kind of sounds stupid, but my boyfriend's little sister, who is 8 years old, I went round to his house once and she was sitting making earrings with earring hooks and clay, and she wanted me to sit and play with her, so I was sitting doing that, and then I thought I could be making money off this.
Very cool. Yeah. You see, they say that's it. The best business ideas are ones that solve a problem. Okay, so you're inspired by an 8-year-old that wanted some sort of fresh designs, some sort of fresh earrings, that kind of thing?
Yeah, something a little bit funkier.
Right, cool. So what sort of funky things do you get to? What sort of things are you making? Just a few examples.
Well, I've quite a range. So on the website there's different sections. So there's simple sort of designs, and then there's things that go as far as having vodka bottles hanging from your ears.
Vodka bottles hanging from your ears.
Yeah.
This is a family show. Let's go for some of your
Okay. Well, we have orange slices and apple slices.
Orange slices. Very nice. Okay, so they're a wee bit off the wall, some of the things you do here.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm looking at your Instagram page. Does it run entirely off Instagram now? Is that where you got started? Just a little Instagram page?
Instagram was an Instagram seller for a while, but the problem with that is, though, it's not secure. So, people message you on Instagram, say they want to buy it, and then, you would get them to PayPal you the money, and then you send it out. So a lot of people don't trust Instagram sellers.
Okay.
Because there's no guarantee they'll send you what you...
Okay, well then let's rewind a wee bit further back than that. So you started on Instagram. Did you already have a following on Instagram, or is this something you kind of built up from scratch?
No, I just sort of built it from scratch because
Okay.
I didn't do it off my personal Instagram. I just created a whole new Instagram for the earrings.
So it was as if nothing had ever existed. So you took this idea you got from an 8-year-old.
Yes.
You ran with it. You started an Instagram page, and then just started making some designs, and then word of mouth, friends and family, referrals, all that kind of thing.
Yeah, and I shared the page on my Facebook and my personal Instagram and stuff, and all my friends, helped out and shared it. And
definitely. Well, everybody needs a bit of help from that. I know myself with this channel. I'm not sure I would ever have got it off the ground without pestering people at all, but here we are, still going and interviewing people that are actually making real money. Right. So 1,600 followers, that's pretty good. So you've grown pretty well from early stages here. And you were saying then you branched out. So you were saying there's some difficulties with selling on Instagram because, well, people are just throwing money into the ether, really. They don't necessarily know who or what they're buying from. So you moved on from Instagram, right? You were saying that there's a problem maybe with authenticity. So you went for Shopify. So tell me why that worked out better for you.
Well, I think whenever people see that it's a website and everything, I think they just trust it more than Instagram straight away. But also Shopify offers like loads of different payment methods. So it has PayPal, Apple Pay, all of that. So it gives a bit more flexibility when you're paying.
Definitely.
And as well, it sends out. So whenever I pack an order and I get it sent out, there's a wee button I click to confirm it's been sent out, and people get their shipping confirmation, so they know it's on their way. And
cool. So there's, it's a built for purpose platform. Yeah. So
yeah,
I get it. So there's a little bit of setting up involved in that, but ultimately it makes it easier for people to give you money, I suppose. So, well, I suppose that's what businesses are about. You need to let people pay you for your goods. So yeah. So here is your screen. Lovely. This is your Instagram page. 1,600 followers. £3 for a pair of earrings. That's a good deal. That's a good deal for anybody. Do you have anything extra you could offer the loyal subscribers of Pretty Penny Club that might want to go and buy, who knows, maybe their girlfriends, wives this Valentine's Day? They might want to get a little something in. If
they use the code Pretty Penny at the checkout, they'll receive 15% off their whole order.
15% off your whole order. What's the code again? Let me put that across the screen.
Pretty Penny.
Pretty Penny. That's easy. Yeah. Even I could remember that.
I think you would.
Fantastic. So let's go through some of these here. So this is obviously aimed at folks your age group here, shall we say. Yeah. Let's see what's new.
Not necessarily.
No? If I got that wrong. Okay. Tell you what we'll do. We'll go and visit. Let's visit your website here, right?
So also I used to every time I would get new designs and stuff, I'd be putting them up, and it was just a bit messy and it was confusing to people when stuff was going out of stock and all. So now I do a big restock on the 15th and 30th of every month. It just means that people know that that's the dates that all the out of stock stuff will be coming back and new stuff will be coming in.
Very cool. All right, so you've got some best sellers presumably, and would you keep trying to keep those restocked and things like that? Yeah.
Yeah.
But ultimately, 100%. Well, these look pretty.
This section you're in now, this is all the stuff that was new on the 30th of January.
Okay, so this is all fresh stuff. That's quite nice. That's got a bit of splash of color, some nice little designs here. This is good. Okay, so we've got some sections then as well. Edgy, Harry Potter, interesting. Funky, Sun, Moon, Stars, Gold, cute and simple. Best sellers.
You'd actually be surprised at how many people want to wear Harry Potter earrings.
It's a popular thing.
It is.
You know, who doesn't want to be a wizard?
That's it.
So obviously all about a business then, right? So you got to generate sales. So did you find that sales were tough at the start, or did they start sort of rolling straight away?
Yeah, so it was very slow at the start. It was a while before I even got my first order, and it was just sort of my friends ordering at the start. But I think I started to get more sales once, you know, my friends, because they were buying from me, they were taking photos and putting it in their stories and tagging my page and stuff. So then like a lot more people were seeing it, and then I started to get more orders, and the more people that did that, the more sales I got, the more followers I got, and that's kind of how the business grew.
Well, that's pretty cool. So use social media to drive your business, and then once you hit a certain threshold, it was time to open the shop and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Was there a stage in the early? Was there a point in the early stages that you thought, do you know what, this isn't going to cut it? Or did you know that you could make it a success, or did you always believe you can make it a success?
Well, at the start, whenever like I wasn't getting any orders, and like it was just my friends ordering. Like I knew my friends couldn't keep buying.
Yes.
So then, like I kind of thought, you know, once all my friends have kind of ordered, that it'll kind of stop. But it's really disheartening whenever no one orders at the start, because you think that you're going to start this and it's just going to blow up straight away.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. It takes time.
It does. It does take time. It takes time for anything. And I end up talking about my own YouTube channel here, but we talk about that with, you know, investing, or even with starting a YouTube channel. And I remember us getting like 2 views a week. You know, at the very start, you got people, and you nearly thought they were watching your stuff out of sympathy. But now, the Pretty Penny Nation is over 3,000 subscribers, which is class.
The Pretty Penny Nation, is that what you call it?
I'm going to cut that out, definitely.
Okay.
But everything starts, you know, from little acorns grow mighty oaks and all that sort of cheesy stuff.
Yeah.
And so you started this was about October, wasn't it? October time?
Yeah. I think it was, yeah.
And by the time Christmas came round, you were sending me messages saying, like, it's not even 12 o'clock in the day, and look at all these sales I've got. So you're sending me screenshots of
Yeah.
your Shopify shop. That's class.
Yeah,
So that must have felt really good.
I think with it being close to Christmas, though, that's probably what helped it take off so much. And as well, there's actually a girl that I met through Instagram. She ordered off me before I started my Shopify, and she is a body shop influencer. So when it came up to Christmas, she had a stall in a virtual Christmas market, and she'd said to me about did I want for her to reserve me a stall in it, and I said yeah. So she added me into a group chat with all these people that were in the Christmas market, and we were posting we had like an hour slot every day, so I was from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. I could post as much as I wanted, and then people would go onto this virtual market page and see all my stuff there.
Well, that's really cool. So you got a bit of support from other people who were starting businesses or people who had more established businesses.
Yeah,
that's great. So so how did you start? How did you get into that sort of networking? Did you go looking for it, or did it find you?
With the Christmas market?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, no, it was actually a girl who bought earrings off me before. She reached out to me and said,
okay,
I'm in this Christmas market. Do you want, like, it's something you should do?
Happy days. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've found that whenever you're trying to grow your own stuff, the more you can get involved with other people and the more you can interact with other like-minded people. You know, everybody can win. It's not a case of you versus them. It's everybody works together to get better results.
On that note, I'm actually doing a collab soon with another small business owner.
Fantastic.
And we're going to be doing a giveaway. She makes jewelry pouches and scrunchies.
Cool.
And so, yeah, we're going to be doing a giveaway with a pair of my earrings and one of her wee jewelry bags and a couple of scrunchies. Yeah,
that's pretty cool. So you're going to have link ups with people with complementary services, things that would go together.
Yeah.
Like baked
so it's
beans.
It's an opportunity really for her followers to find out about my business and my followers to find out about her business.
Yeah. That's really good. I really like that idea. Okay, so you are a student and this is now your main source of income, you're saying. So that's pretty good. That means I'm not going to ask you for the details of your finances, obviously, but that means you're clearing more than you could with a part-time or maybe even a full-time job at this stage, which is pretty class. Do you have any plans to expand, or is this are you happy with what you've got for the meantime?
So obviously every so often I put up a story asking questions of what my followers want to see and stuff like that. And recently I've been getting a lot of people saying gold earrings because some people prefer gold jewelry over silver jewelry, obviously. So like I do listen to my followers, and then on the 30th of January there I brought out the gold range. So there's only 2 different pairs of earrings now, but I'm gonna build on it. So now, there's more selection. There's silver jewelry and there's gold jewelry. So I might just keep listening to my followers and see what they think and work with that.
There's so much that you say makes so much business sense, and yet I'm not going to be. I hope I'm not being unkind when I say you don't really have a background in business, do you? I mean, it's not your thing.
No.
So
no.
To get a business like this off the ground and running in such a competitive market, and to say the things that you're saying about listening to people and taking feedback, your experience already, or at least the learning you're doing, seems to belie your young years. It's really, really good. I mean, have you found it tough, or has it come naturally to you? Speak freely, like.
Well, it was tough so at the start of January there I had a lot of assignments and assessments and everything going on. So it was kind of tough keeping on top of orders at the same time as trying to meet my deadlines and everything. But other than that, it's okay. I mean, I have my boyfriend helping me. He helps me. Actually hired him. So he helps me pack orders, and he goes to the post box for me most of the time. So
he's your skivvy, like all boyfriends and husbands across the globe.
Exactly.
Right. That's really good. Being young, I mean, I'm not young, but you have the glorious chance of youth on your side, and I'm sure you have bags and bags of energy for this.
Mm-hmm.
You find there's days when you just can't be bothered, or are you fully psyched about the whole thing and loving it?
There is sometimes, there's days I can't be bothered, but I mean, it's not so bad because I have I'm actually in the middle of setting up an earring table. So I have drawers and I'm sorting all this out at the minute. So it's gonna be so much easier for me because I'm usually sitting, I have these big cases with all my charms and everything. I'm sitting hooking around them all. So sometimes I just really can't be bothered. But I think my earring table is gonna make this a lot easier.
Excellent. That's really good. So you have stacks of energy for it. What would you say to anybody who's thinking about starting an online business?
I would say just go for it and pester your friends and family, make them share everything that you post and just torture them.
Be annoying. I think that was
Yes.
me, still very...
It has to be done.
It has to be done. It has to be done.
It has to be done.
I mean, I remember pestering everybody at the start of
Yes.
this particular channel. It's still a very small channel, relatively speaking, but you just have to do it, don't you? Just dig in and be a pain and get people to pay attention to your stuff. Yeah. So in terms of where you go from here, I mean, obviously you want to keep pushing out your business, you've said. So what about getting involved with other influencers? Is that something like, would you give away free products for, influencers to model your stuff or to get you more exposure? Is that something you'd be into?
Well, at the start, whenever the business was very, very slow, I had a few influencers reach out to me and say, oh, I love your business, I'd love to promote it and everything. And so I sent a few people some free earrings, but it doesn't really gain you a whole lot of followers. And also I get about 5 messages a day from influencers messaging me saying, I love your business so much, I'd love to promote you and everything, and then they're not even following my page.
Yeah, freeloaders.
So a lot of the time it's just people wanting free stuff. So I wouldn't just be careful who you give stuff away to.
Fair enough. That's good advice. I've seen there's been a lot of bad press recently about influencers and basically got their hand out or just looking for free stuff and without really any interest in actually working with you. They're just looking for a free shout, a free swag really. But I suppose there's good and bad influencers in the same way there's good and bad anything. And I guess it's just who you align yourself with there, really, isn't it?
Yeah, just be careful.
Just be careful. Fair enough. Rachel, it has been an absolute pleasure talking to you today. Of course, this is Frugal February on Pretty Penny Channel, and everybody knows you can't frugal your way to wealth, but you can certainly start a side hustle. In fact, a main hustle it might now even become, who knows? But it's great. And for anybody who is following Frugal February, we do remember have that discount code. What was it again? Pretty Penny?
Pretty Penny.
Pretty Penny.
Just use it when you're checking out.
Fantastic. So finally, Rach, just tell people how they can follow you, how they can get in touch with you, and how they can give you their money.
So my Instagram is rs.earrings_x, and from there there's a link to the website and everything. Everything you need to know is on the Instagram.
Fantastic.
So go give it a wee follow.
Fantastic. Definitely do that, folks. Some of the stuff she has on there is really, really imaginative. It'll make a great present for anybody, all ages, all styles, all tastes. Do it. £3. Delivery as well in for the £3, Rach?
Yeah, and free stickers.
And stickers too. Class. So you get earrings, stickers, delivery, £3 a touch.
And they're pretty groovy stickers. They're not your standard sticker.
Brilliant. Brilliant. £3 for earrings, stickers, delivery, and 15% off. Can't beat it. So it was lovely to talk to you. Maybe we'll get you on again in 6 months or so, see how it's going. You can give us an update on your world domination.
Yep, that'll be great.
All right.
I'll see you then.
Thank you very much, Rich. All the best.
Bye.
Cheerio. So there you are, folks. That's the interview complete. I would love to know what you think about it in the comments below. And don't forget, we were running a competition in January where I was giving away my referrals. So if this is you, you have just won yourself £100. So please get in touch with me. That's the first of the prizes away. There's going to be more given out in February, so stay tuned. Lucky winner, you now have 7 days to claim your prize or it goes back into the pot. Thank you very much for watching, folks. I'll see you in the next one.